What's going on, guys? So today we're back in the garage. I'm finally about to fix a problem that I've had with my Fusion since day one. If you saw my other video, which I know most of you didn't, the 5 things I don't like about this car, one of my main thing was the headlights. So today I'm finally going to replace them with some LED bulbs. Did a little bit of research and I found these Hikari LED bulbs. They look to be of decent quality. I think they retail for like $100. I didn't pay that much for them. They seem to be decent quality. I'm trying to get these bulbs installed. Now, unfortunately, with the Fusion and the way it's set up, you have to remove the front bumper in order to get to the back of the headlights. They give you very little space to get the bulb out. This is what we need to get to underneath this cap. And as you can see, because of that brace, there's no way I can fit my hands in there. And it's pretty much the same thing on both sides. So most of the front is gonna have to come off just for a simple headlight. So we've got the headlights on, we're just getting them aimed in case we have to re-aim them. We put a tape line on the garage door, again, just to help out with aiming. And he's got that marked off where the hot spots are. So with that, we're gonna take the front bumper off. If you want a more detailed look on how to do that, just check out my fog light video, we do it there. Here we're just gonna kind of skip through it and get it off so we can get this done quickly. I also have these little cheap mud flaps I picked up. I'm gonna get these installed as well. I'm not gonna do an install on these because these just screw in. You line them up and they screw in. So now that we get the bumper off, we're going to go ahead and remove the headlight assembly. There are 3 bolts that you need to take loose to pull the assembly. 4. There are 4 bolts to hold it on. There are 2 on the top that are Torx bit, but we noticed you can actually just use a broad flathead screwdriver to get both of them out. Again, from the top, there's the silver one here, then there's a black one up here. There are 2 different size Torx bits, or you can just use a flathead screwdriver. On the bottom, on this white bracket, there are 2 10mm bolts. There's one here and then one on the other side here. So you take these 2 out and the 2 on top, the whole headlight assembly will just pull out. Alright, so we've got one side done. Now you could do this without pulling the whole front bumper off like we did. It does make it easier to get to the bolt on the bottom of the headlight assembly, so you can just pull the whole thing out, drop the new bulb in, and reinstall. Obviously on the right is a new LED bulb, and on the left is a dinky, outdated, can't believe it passed current safety and standards halogen bulb that Ford makes you suffer with. And that might have been too much. Now, a quick note, you may not have to take these bottom bolts off because you can pull the headlight forward enough where you can maybe get to the bulb. I'll say we're gonna go ahead and take it off. And you probably don't need to take the bumper off either, completely off. But again, just for the sake of filming, and it does make it easier to kind of maneuver when I'm not trying to when you don't have to work around the bumper. Found this thing in the toolbox. And I've never actually seen one of these in person. I was always curious if they work. On the bolts to hold the bumper on it took them right off. And I think something that had a little more torque on it, it probably won't work, and it's keep you from having to look through a bunch of different sockets.
Let's try it real quick on this. I'm just curious. Work? Yeah. Work. Back on. Make sure you're centered, obviously.
So as you can see, it does work. I think it was called like the alligator bit or the gorilla bit or something. I don't remember what it was called from the commercial.
Gator grip.
The Gator grip is what it's called. So it's not an endorsement by any means, but it does work. So there you go.
Yeah, you want to get to it like that, yeah. So just enough room to be able to take off this rubber piece, rubber cap.
This is your original headlight bulb. Right here. That's him hitting his head on the hood. You just twist it to the left, pull it out, and then unplug it.
All right. Unplug. We're gonna go get the LED light. We want to plug it in first. Fits a little loose.
So we're actually gonna put a little bit of electrical tape on the connection because it clips in, but it's not as tight as I would like it. We're gonna put a little bit of electrical tape on there to kind of reassure that connection.
I want grease. I'm dead ass.
Oh my God, what's happened to you?
If I can get it's gas, it was happening. I got a race car.
So, and here's your finished product. As you can see, based off our tape line, they're pretty spot on already. My assistant's gonna hit the lights, and we're gonna get this. Go hit the lights, and we're gonna see the true beauty.
No, Chase, wing it.
Thank you for that. Far and away better, a lot better. And the look on the car,
They're gonna look.
yeah, we do still have one light on above us, but I think it definitely brings the front end of this car up to the current generation where it should be. Only thing we have to do now is replace these running lights here. They're still yellow. Unfortunately, this one's out. So it doesn't look as bad. Definitely improves the overall look of the car as well as having a functional purpose.